Hi everyone, it's Ali from Ali Scraps. I'm going to show you our scrapbooking kit for Seize the Day, which is our featured paper collection for the month of April. There is very little cutting to prepare to make this pack because everything comes to you as die cuts or as a sheet of stickers, which I have here. Okay, so you've got a sheet of stickers in here. I've separated everything out so that I can show you how it's going to come together. So this is the sticker pack for all the pages. It makes 4 projects. Some of them are single page layouts and some are 2-page layouts. So that's the sticker sheet. As I said, there's the die cuts. Here's a little bit of my cutting off to the side. All your instructions come with this kit. And you've got all your embellishments. Okay, so you've got these and your sticky sheet, and off we go. You just need some adhesive. You do need your cutting system that you use. I use the Fiskars with either the metal blade. I also have the other one the model that came before this one. These are available through my online shop. Nice and sturdy. The blade stops it from bending and twisting, makes it a nice firm surface. They are really, really great. So you just need that, your cutting system, your adhesives, and some photos to put on. If you don't have the photos to put on your pages straight away, that's fine. I understand. I haven't been able to find suitable photos, and I can't print at home at this stage, so it means me having to organise photos at my local photo developing place. So with that not easily accessible right now, so yeah, I'm just going to make the pages up and I'm all ready to put my photos on when I can get to the shops. So here we go. We're going to start with the first page layout. I'll flick past the cutting instructions. We're going to put together this page here today. Okay, so I'll clear away the pieces that I don't need, and I've sorted them into packets. So I've got layouts 2 and 3 all here, and this is the pieces for layout 1. Okay, I don't think that one is, but I've got these 3 sheets and not that one, but I've got these 3 pieces. Okay, and this, and we've got this piece of paper. Now what I like to do, I find this is a great assistant to me, is using our Versamat. So I'll bring that in. You can also, when you're working from this sheet, this Versamat, to actually tack your piece of paper down. I don't tend to do that. I find I can work fairly well with it just sitting in place. But feel free if you want to put a little bit of low tack tape on the bottom. Low tack, definitely. You want to be able to get it back off without it tearing. So I'm going to start with this sheet. Now I'm just following the instructions. So I'm basically just reading off the sheet that comes with this pack to put my page together. So it says to use the wood grain as your base piece and attach photos to the mats. Now, as I said, I don't have the photos here today, so I'm just going to attach the pieces that I need here. Now, we have got a measuring layout here, or a layout guide with measurements, so you can see. So definitely you can follow those. Of course, if you want to change things up, you're welcome to do that too. So it's telling me that I'm coming in from this side at 1 3/4 inches, which is about here, and I'm coming down 3 1/2. Now you can be as exact as you want, or you can just just be approximate. So as you can see, I'm just quickly tacking that down into place. I'm going to put this one here. It's telling me it's 1/2 inch from the edge here, which I think that's about 1/2 inch. About 1/2 inch, and 3 inches from, 3/4 of an inch from the bottom, sorry, from the from here, this corner across, and then just move that up so you can see. So 3/4 of an inch in from here, and it's 3 inches up from the bottom. Now that would actually put it all the way up to there. Now I don't know that I want it covering my photo so much, so you can use your own discretion here to put that where you wish. Now I'm just going to lightly tack that with one little piece just to so that I can move it later on if I wish. Now for this last one, it's telling me that it is 6 inches in from the left, which brings it to about there. Bring 2.5 inches up, which is about there. Okay, now again, if I don't want it that high, I can move it. It also says for me to put it, it says for me to put it 2 3/4 inches up, which would bring it up to sort of like there. So I'm going to follow the way it's laid out, but not like having it on the same angles, etc. But I'm not going to have it up as high and have it covering my other photos. So I might change this, that's fine. I'm just going to, oops, I've put a little piece there, so I'm just put that there, so that's temporarily in place. Now this is our pre-cut sheet of embellishments. You've got the sun there, which has already been sponged for us. So that's already been printed like that actually to represent ink sponging for the sun. Just put things off to the side as I take them out. We've got the beach side here. I might add in the instructions, it does say to use foam tape under the, I think it's this little piece here. Yeah, I think that's what it says. So and you don't want to use any adhesive under the top edges or the sides where they're overlapping, because you want to be able to slip your photos in under there. So I'm just going to, as I did anyway, loosely tack that. Also, we're going to be putting our embellishments in. Okay, so as you can see now, I have put glue in that section, so I'm going to just, that's why it's really good to use tape that is a gentle tape that you can position or reposition. I use the Tombow permanent adhesive, but I find you can reposition with this one if you're very careful. These are refillable as well, so you just open it up. It's got instructions here for refilling as well. So I find this very good, and you only need a little bit of tape in each corner to hold it on. I don't have my pages full apart. I have been lightly tacking it, so obviously, yeah, I'm doing that. Right, so just a little bit there. Okay, now that's only approximately in place. I've just popped that in. The next tip it tells me is to put in, it's telling me to use 3D foam tape. Now that is totally optional. I use it sometimes in my scrapbooking pages. Of course, it's a product that we have. And I've got my glue dots here, which I'm nearly out of in that size. And I'm nearly out of the 3D foam tape. Now, this is the wider one. And this is a very low profile. Sorry, that is the 3D one. That's the thicker one. This is also, as you can see, it's quite a high one. We do have a low profile one as well that come in the two different widths. Okay, so they come on rolls, and I find those very good. I find they don't fall apart or go like gooey mess like some brands do, so I find that really easy to work with. Now I'm just going to take out a few bits and pieces here. Now just also while I'm doing that, I'm just having a quick look at the instructions. So we've got to do that, the white banner. Right, so we've got that one there. I've got part of the tree. So these obviously are to be, layered up. So they are going to go like this. Whoops. Okay, to create a little bit of a highlight along the edge, which is cute. And we've got, what does it say? So we've got all the leaves here, and then they've got an underpiece, an underside. So lay and attach the pennant die pieces. So the pennant is this, these pieces here. So you can see also how easy these pop out. Isn't that wonderful? No struggling to get them out. No chance of breaking them, ripping them. So that's those. And then you've got these little ones here. If you find you know, if you're a little bit frightened to pop them out, you can use your Versamat or something similar, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'm just firstly going to pop these pieces out, and you've got these pieces over here. So the pattern shows that it's got 3 of these pennant banners in different sizes with the colours. Oops, and here we go, some more over here. I'll get all these out and then we can carry on. Now these get put on before the tree. They go behind the tree, and they also come over on the right hand side under the right hand mat here. Okay, so while I'm at it, I might just pop out these. See, they're really easy to pop out. In fact, sometimes you might find when they're being shipped, see, these ones are coming out already. In shipping, you might find that they've worked their way loose. But that's good, because it means you don't have to pop them out. Okay, leaves are done. I'll put those up there. The backings are here. So we'll get those out of the way. Hopefully I can match those up. I won't turn them over to get them confused. I think it's going to be like a little puzzle to put those together. Here's my little other banners pieces. Pop all those out. There seems to be lots of those, but I'm sure it'll all come together. So as I said earlier, this page is actually a single page project. So it's also a good one for me to show you how easy it is to put together. So these look like the back of the, yep, that's the little coconut backing pieces. I've got this one, little coconut and a coconut here. Right, 1, 2, another coconut off screen up in the corner. It's a coconut, it's a little tuft of grass. Easy peasy. That comes out so beautifully. And we've got these little pieces for journaling. So we've got 1 and 2. A bit of coconut, and we've got a seagull. 2 seagulls, 1 flying and 1 sitting on the ground. And we've got a today and a little tab here. As you can see, that's everything out of there. Okay, can't see anything I've missed. Nope, that looks pretty good. So, we'll just put that aside for now. I think I've got everything there. So, we've got this little piece here as well that goes across the bottom. Hope I haven't cut any of this off. I have a little. So I'll just I'm just going to move some of my pieces off the side. And move things up a little bit. Maybe that will help me fix the problem. Okay. Probably need to zoom out just a fraction. Oops, that's in. Nope, I'm fully zoomed out. So that is okay. I think we've got the majority of it in screen. Yep, a little bit missing. So anyway, we'll work around this. Alright. So the banners. So we'll start with the long banner, which has 6 pieces on it. Yep. Now, these little banner pieces go on top. So we've got a pink one. We'll put some glue on there. You only need a tiny bit of tape runner just to hold that in place. It's what I love about the Tombow adhesive. It's just, I think I need little tweezers for this. No, maybe not. Definitely use tweezers or something to hold them if you have trouble with those. Put these together like so. Got another yellow one I've just picked up, so we'll get that one in place. Skip that one for a second, and we've got now a pinkish one. This is a salmony pink colour. I hope that's showing up. The colours are showing up okay on screen. Might just stick this down, seeing I can, and that's not going to cause any harm if I stick that down right now. I think the tree goes a little bit behind it. Also, I've noticed in the picture, I reckon there's a little bit of like journaling or like pen work along the edge to outline that. I'm sure it's written there. There you go. I can see that. Add journaling. Well, yes, that's journaling. What's it say? Embellish with glitter gel as shown. So that might actually be glitter gel. Interesting. So we'll work through. We will keep working through. A little bit of glue on this one. So near enough is really quite good enough, because no one is going to be seeing that you don't quite have everything 100% lined up, because they're going to look at the overall finished artwork and of course your photos. That's what's really the most important thing. These beautiful pieces that we've got here are what elevate our photos. So the artwork certainly elevates our photos. So we just get that put in there. That looks pretty perfect. Beautiful. Okay, and we've got another one that comes across here under the side of here. So we'll have a look at that now. So that looks like that one. So that's got 5. And this little one over here is going to have 3. So we'll quickly put this one together. Lost any pieces under there? No, I don't think so. So we've got yellow, a yellow, got pink. Okay, we've got the pink one goes first on this one. Probably wouldn't have worked out right if I'd started with, I wouldn't have had enough pieces perhaps if I'd started with the yellow ones first. So lucky I checked. I forgot to check on the other one, but I've done it correct. So that was fluke. But as you saw, I tacked them down with a little bit of adhesive. So I'm sure if I needed to, I could lift these little banner pieces off. And whoops, so there you go. There's a good example, isn't it? Not thinking about what I was doing. So easy. Lift it off and put it where it needs to be. Yay. All right, last one is a yellow banner.
I've got an incoming call which I need to probably just ignore.
Okay, I will have to call them back. So we've got this one here, which I will quickly put that in place. My dad lives over in New South Wales, so does my mum, and so my dad has a property in the Hunter Valley, and my mum and dad aren't together, but they're about an hour apart, and they're obviously in their own homes with their own partners, etc. And yeah, I haven't heard from my dad for a little while, so thought it'd be best if I tapped in and give him a call, just make sure he's staying out of trouble with the coronavirus. So with this one, by the look of it, we have to put a white border around the whole edge, so not that you see much of the top or the bottom, but I'll do that, and it is pretty much I don't think it really does go under, so we'll just stick that down here. That should be about perfect. Now I'm not sure with the actual palm leaves, whether I feel like what I might do, and I'm not sure what the instructions say, but I might use a little bit of foam tape to lift up some of these leaves once I get them together. But so far we've got 2 of the banners together and we've got the trunk of this together. I'll just put on these last couple of little banner pieces. I've got a yellow one. Pattern shows me that that goes in the middle, so I'll put that down there. I've got a little pink one, that there. Now at the moment I can't see another pink one, so I'm sure it's here somewhere, hiding from me. So what we'll do is, while I haven't quite got that there at the moment, so part of that one's going to be tucked in under here anyway, but maybe I should have left it, maybe I should have put it on the other side, put this pink one on, and I could have got to this one later when I find it, so I might just do that, hopefully I'll find it. I can't see it anywhere. I generally don't pop these out until I'm about to work on them, so that way they don't go missing. I just had a bit of glue or something on the front of here, and I just used my Rub and Erase not sticky but hard rubber thing, and it does get off glue, so that's really good. So it did come off, so it probably was a little tiny bit of glue on the front of that banner. So I'm just going to pop that up here. Looks like it's sort of going up there, a little bit over the moon perhaps. Just wedge that in there. Yep, that looks pretty good. All right, so that's stuck down too. Right, the grass goes here, so I might just pop that in now because that's not going to be a problem. Put that in there. There is a little crab that sits in front of it, but he's a sticker, so I haven't got to the stickers yet, so we'll just tuck that in there like that. We've got a cute little excuse me, a cute little one of these seagull, that's what I'm trying to say. So the seagull goes around there. Now I could definitely put some, I think I will, I'll put some foam tape on that one. This is the thin 3D foam tape, and I am going to go with that. You will see that it's definitely, it still comes in the two the two widths or thicknesses, or width is better, and the thickness, as you can see, it's a lot less, lower profile, so nowhere near as high as the other one. So I'll just show you these to compare. So you've got the two thin. Oh, these come stuck together, which that's only because they're adhesives, but they do come apart. Excuse me, need a drink of water. You can see they're both the same width, but one is a really thin profile and this one is probably double the height, maybe 3 times the height. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I haven't drunk enough water. Running dry from talking. Okay, so usually I would use my non-stick scissors, the Close to My Heart non-stick. I have another project going on out in the other room. I've taken over the part of the family room, so I'm just going to use these. These aren't too bad, but the non-stick ones I find heaps better for this type of thing. So I'll just pull that off. Excuse me. Now I'm started. Oh, do you like to clean up as you go? I do. Well, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. All right, I don't know what's happened to that little banner. I'm sure it will turn up when I'm not looking for it. It's not with my coconuts. It might be in with my leaves. Oh, here you go. Look at that. There's a couple on there. Maybe I meant to put extra ones on. Anyway, we'll see. I'm not going to rush in and do it because they might be earmarked for another page. Here's a sticker. Seagull. I'm going to pop him in here where he's showing. In fact, I don't think that's the right one. No, it's not. It's actually this little fella. There you go. Didn't think it quite looked right. So he's got, yep, this is him. Alright, so I'll put it in there while I am thinking about it. That looks about the right height. Okay. Now we're going to do the putting together of these leaves. So your white pieces are the bases. Lay those out and hopefully we can marry up the other pieces. Now, if I had a really good singing voice, now would be the time for me to sing. That looks pretty good with that one, but I won't sing. Flat size, that's got a flat size, so that goes with that one. That one I think goes maybe around that way. That looks pretty good. This one's got a bit of a curve that way. Not that one. This one, so that's that one. Yep. Right, we've got these. That looks like it will be that one. Whoops. Curved banana shaped one. That one's that one, and that one. Maybe it got turned over because, yes, that looks much better. Excuse me. Okay, so quick bit of tape. If I'm going to put 3D foam underneath, or double-sided foam adhesive as you may know it, I will put that underneath the white layer when I arrange them onto the palm tree. As you can see, I am not using very much adhesive on the back of those top layers. It does not need it. This adhesive is the best. Love it. Makes life easy when you know your projects will stay together. They are not going to fall apart on you. Why use more? And yeah, why use more than you have to when you simply don't need to. It's just using up your tape runners much quicker than you need to, and I always have, whoops, see, I'll just lift this one over so it hasn't stuck down totally. I can reposition that until I'm happy. Right. If you push it down like I just did then, it's much harder to get back apart. Right, so there you go. But they're all done. Now, excuse me, just having a little look now at how these leaves are all going to go on to here. Let's have a little look. So I need to try and sort some of these out. So we've got a spotted one that goes sort of like up the top of the tree. Looks like we're going to lose some of the tree trunk, but that's fine. We've got this beautiful big one here that looks like it's actually one from over here. Got a stripy one which goes down here. We've got a very thin one with a little small one with dots. Looks like it could be that one. We've got the banana shaped one, which is definitely up there. We've got a dotted one, which is there. A stripy one, which looks like that one. And this one might be that one. I'm guessing it is. So we've got that one's definitely going on top. That one's a bit of a top layer. I'm just looking at which ones are going down first and which ones are going to go on top. So I think the dotted ones look like they might be underneath. So they're going to go down flat against the base. Better make sure the side is on the page. Maybe I could have put my banner over a little further, but not to worry, because this is where it stays. I'm going to just tilt that around a little bit there, just so that I can see the banners poking out from underneath. These leaves definitely go a little bit over the photo mat, so the next ones here will definitely come over the top. I'll show you how we do those in a moment. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Now I'm up to these ones that I'm going to put some 3D foam tape onto. Again, I'm going to stay with the low profile, the thin 3D foam tape. And this one here isn't going to be over a photo mat, so I'll put a couple onto that one. Okay, I'm going to put him in there like that. I'll just cut off a couple of pieces just as a chance to get me going. I'm only going to put one on here, and I think because they're going to be going over the coconuts are going to come in here, I'm not going to put too much extra bumpy bits in the middle. I'm going to keep them all to the outer edges rather than putting them on this end. Okay. Little bit there. Now this one is the one that's going to sit over the photo mat. So I'm just going to put a little bit on this end, and that way it's not going onto the area, and I'll be able to get a photo under there easily. Now, all right, so this one I think could possibly go up a little higher, and because I've got a tiny bit of adhesive underneath, I'm able to move that around a little. Okie dokie. So we've got this one here, goes down here. I might put that on now, and I'm going to put some 3D foam tape on that, just to, I think that one would look nice. Because this one is sitting over the photo, I'm going to keep the 3D foam tape to the bottom area. That way it can pop up there against the edge of the photo mat, and you can still get the photo underneath. We've got now the coconuts. Now I'm not sure where this little piece goes. I can't actually see that in the photograph, so they may have decided not to put that on. It's definitely excuse me, it's definitely part of project 1, because it's on this sheet. All these come pre-labeled project 1. Okay, die cuts, and it was on that sheet, but it's all right. Sometimes we get little extras. If they've got a space on the sheet, they might put something on there. Coconut time, I'm going to, actually I might use glue dots on these, just because yeah, it's a small thing. How many have I got there? I've got enough. These are the micro glue dots, and these are quite good. They give a tiny bit of dimension, but not really very much. But they're also very quick and easy, and you can see I'm taking them straight from roll to the little coconut, and then straight into place there. Now I don't think I need any more dimension under here, so I might go to the ultra thin glue dot, because the ultra thin glue dot is larger, and I'm going to put those on. So I've got one here. These are they're nearly, I don't know, just under a centimetre in diameter, these glue dots. These are the ultra thin ones. I don't use these ones as much, but I do use them, and this is a really good example of how I use them. I just tear off close to where the next dot is and keep those in my little crafty boxes. We can't get these at the moment. They're not in our current line. I'd love them to come back. I'd say the company has had to find a different one, because we now have a different one in our product line. I did love these. We do have round ones now, but I can't get any more of those ones, so sorry if anyone sees them and likes them. I haven't bought the round ones yet, because they all sold out. The first lot sold out, so I'm hoping when I need some, they'll be back in stock, and I can then see if our glue dot rolls fit in there, and maybe even our foam tapes fit in there. That would be awesome. All right, we've got a few little details to go. I'm going to go ahead and stick down my flying seagull. I'll put just a little bit of foam tape on there. He goes there. I've got a grey flying seagull. Did I pick him off the... No, he's somewhere. I think there's a couple of things on another sheet. I might have sorted them into another pile with some others, so I might come back to that one. So that's definitely a seagull we need to put there. I've got the crab. He's definitely here on the sticker sheet. He can come into his little new home on next to the palm tree. Sorry if I'm off screen. All right, he's really cute. Oh, super sticky. So if you needed to position this over a photo area, all you need to do is take your anti-static powder bag, and this is the anti-static powder bag we use for embossing, but we use it a ton when we want to take the stickiness off the back, just by tapping it on and making sure the powder has covered up the sticky area of your sticker. That means it won't stick, say, on a photo spot. But he's meant to not be on a photo spot. He's meant to be down here, and I reckon about there will be fine. And there's a little starfish. This is it up here. So we'll put him here. And there's a little pink heart and a little yellow heart. So the pink heart is here. We'll put him here. And the little yellow heart is up in the corner. Here we go. Sorry, off the screen again. All right, that's the yellow one. Now, as I said, it's meant to have a seagull up here. And it's also meant to have 3 little banners. I think they are on another die cut sheet. Maybe did see that in the corner. There were of one sheet. There was some little die cuts that related to a different layout. So I'm sure that's where they are. So we'll go ahead and I'll put those on later. And the other thing we need to put on here, if we have a look closely, there's some little dots. They go on with those, and there's some little blue dots up there. So I might do the blue one. There's the light blue ones. They look like glacier colour, which is one of our cardstocks. The other ones down here are sapphire. So I think what we'll do is we'll just put the blue glacier ones on. They look like they could be the really quite small ones, but yeah, I think they're these small ones. So now I would usually probably use my non what do you call them? Oh, golly, gone blank. Here we go. This is happening too often. The non-stick, that's the word, non-stick scissors. See those little gems up here? So they just finish that off. I can actually just clip that piece off that's hanging over. Okay. So, other than my photos, all I have to do, and besides the pieces that are on another sheet, all I need to do is put down my, whoop, that's the one, not the one, Aradise, and in here is a P for Paradise. Now for these, I will use the mini glue dots. So I've actually used the 3 different size glue dots here today. It's good to have the different sizes because you don't want, you don't particularly need this size for many things, just like you don't need the big ones for other things. See, this is too big for this. It may be that I need to dig out a new packet of these micros. What have I got left? Oh, I just got a couple. So see if I can get away. I might be able to use the other size. The mini got dots rather than the micro on the rest of it. We'll have to see because that roll is empty. Okay, what you can do also is, this one here is too big. I can just roll it in a little bit. Again, the non-stick scissors are perfect for this. Now, they've just put it above the photo spot, so I'm going to put it above the photo spot right there. And for now, I'm going to carefully, strategically place some glue dots. These are super sticky. Once you stick these down, you basically can't move it. So you just need to be, now I've broken the E off by pressing too hard. That's okay. It's a very, very narrow spot. So don't do that. If you're going to make this kit, just remember from my mistake not to put too much pressure on that little E like I did. I'm going to stick these ones down. As I said, they are super sticky. Mind my head if it's in the way. But put that down. Did I put one on the E? No. So I'll go ahead and put a sticker on the E and pop him into place. Just line him up with where he's meant to be, which is, I can't see. I haven't got, I think, that's perfect. That just sort of slotted straight into place, so that's not a problem at all. I'd love to say I had photos to go on here. I did have a really good look before I started filming, and I just simply do not. So I had one to go on this large one, the 6x4, when our kids were little, 2005, when we were in Western Australia, up at Monkey Mire. Could definitely have put the family photo in there, but then I haven't got anything just that will quite work for these spots. Obviously they don't have to be the same type of shot like this, where they've basically used a very similar photo. Oh, there's the little banner. Aha, that goes just above there. Right, so I can put that on. Best way for me to stick that down is using this glue. This is a Tombow adhesive, a two-way glue. I'll show you how we're going to do that. So this is a liquid and it's going to sit just along there. So I'm going to, which I think I've put just a bit too much on there, but it's going to sit just along here, not on top of any photos as such. So we'll still be able to slide the photo underneath and we'll be able to also put the photo onto there. Wow, there you go. All right, seeing I've got a bit of glue, I'm going to stick that onto there and pop that down here. Put that one down. I may as well put the other one down. So we've got a few, as you can see, a few different types of adhesives, which is good because we have different purposes to use them for, different things. So I'm going to just wedge that one in there. This gives you wiggle room as well. It doesn't stick straight away, so it moves around until you know, hopefully you've had time enough to position it. I'll just see if I can quickly find the other little die cuts that I'm missing. Just quickly see if they're here. Project 2, they're not in that bag. Project 4, Project 3. Maybe they're in projects. No, Project 4, Project... this glue, this liquid glue, just rolls off your hands. I had more of it on my hands than I realised, but it just rolls off your hands as it dries. Okay. No, I can't see those little pieces. It's not a sticker. No. They will turn up. They always do. They always do. Just have a look and see if it's in this one. No. Well, they are somewhere. They are somewhere. Well, I hope you've enjoyed being with me today to put this page together. And I will do some more videos showing you the other pages in this pack and show you how quick and easy it is to put them through, put them together. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you back here with me at another time. Thank you. Bye.